Hello everybody! How are you this fine Monday evening? How is everyone? I am so excited to be here. Okay, so my friend Lee, her name, she's awesome. She helps me with my job, my biz, everything. Anyway, she was like, why don't you do a pumpkin with a little, using the Hidden Hollow. I was like, that's a great idea. And so, and then Lynn Brundage, she shared something about having pumpkins with doors in it. And I thought, if somebody's done it, I'm not trying to copy you. I've just opened my shop and I literally have no idea what anybody's doing. So I'm just here to create and be inspired by everybody. So hello, Susan. Yes, please, guys, if you join, please say hello. Tell me your name, where you're from, what your favorite IOD product is, and we're just going to dive right into this. So we are going to be using the IOD Hidden Hollow. I love this. So I'm channeling. I love Lord of the Rings and I love Hobbiton. So that's kind of what I'm channeling. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. So, and I love the whole little, I don't know, thing. What we're going to do is we're going to add it to this pumpkin. And it's a little bit small, but I think it'll be cute. That's what I have, and that's when to try it. And what we're using, I'm going to be using Aileen's Tacky Glue because I can't find my glue anywhere. All of the products, I know. Listen, that's why I sell it. I sell it so I can have all of it. Yes. Think about it. Okay, good. And I can't find any glue. I'm in a brand new shop. Well, new, yes, on Main Street. And so I've just been focused on that. The rub-ons, the transfers are pretty amazing. Yes. Hello, Kathy. How are you? So yeah, if you're just watching, just give me a heart or give me a thumbs up, or you don't have to say anything. Hi, Danielle. I would totally love it because I can't really see. I'm on Switcher Studio. So I want to say hello to YouTube as well because I'm on my page on there. I'm just killing two birds with one stone. It's the way it's got to be. We might be using some of the mushrooms. What is this called? Toadstools. Toadstools. And then I grabbed the hidden, I think the Dewdrop Pond, because I think that fern might be really cute. So let's channel the Hobbits. Let's channel Lord of the Ring. Let's channel Hobbiton. And see. And this could be a two-parter. Okay. And also remind me, somebody, to show you, because 2 weeks ago, hey Kathy, we did the bags and tags. We made a master board. And so I have made some tags. I created a class inspired by that. Hi, Deborah. And so I can kind of show you what I did if you want to see that, if we have time. So I'm going to jump right in so we can get busy. All right. I love molds. They are fun. They are creative. You don't need much. You need the clay. You need some cornstarch. You need a little bit of glue and something to put them someplace. So let's get to it. I know I love Lord of the Rings. It's a bit ridiculous. So let's get on some eyeballs so I can see. Okay, and there we go. I'm going with this one because I feel like I think it's the right size. I like this is gonna kind of twig up and go around the pumpkin. So I'm feeling like maybe that's it. Maybe this one, this one just seems kind of fallish to me, you know? So I think we're gonna, oh my gosh. I have a bunch of, sorry. I have a bunch, oh, about to fall off my stool again. Who remembers when I fell? Valentine's, like 2 years ago. A master board. Okay, Kathy, we'll do a quick tutorial. So a master board is, okay, I'll show you real fast. Hang on. Okay, so you take a big piece of paper like this, okay? Oh, awesome. Well, Betty, welcome. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits, and I love and adore all things IOD. And I'm just going to tell you, the girls, the sisters are incredible. And they are so generous with us. Okay, so a master board is you'll take a whole page and I did. If you haven't seen it, oh, Susan, it's good. It's really good. It's a good one. I'll share it. I may even have it on here that I could share. I wonder, I'll try to share it. I have the video. I don't know if it'll come up or not. So I made all of these out of the puppies. I did them in green, and I just stamped a whole big page. I also did one with the barn animals, or the farm animals. So, and then I just cut them and I'm just going to take a, I can't find my little, you just pop a, that's kind of wrong, but anyway, you want to put the hole in the center, not like me, and you put some ribbon through it and you have a tag. And then I just stamped, and this will go like with this and some red Christmas tissue. There you go. Well, thank you, Susan. Welcome. I'm a bit crazy, so I'm just gonna let y'all know. Brain damaged. I had a brain bleed 5 years ago, so when I say that, I'm not just saying that. Anyway, so you just get a big piece of paper and you just stamp like the whole stamp on it. And then you can watercolor it in, and then you just chop it up into sizes, and you can get anywhere from 10 to 12 tags in one piece of paper, and that's what I did. I still got to cut these edges. There's part of a sheep. I've just got part of the cow, part of the chicken. You don't really worry about it. There's part of the rabbit and the pig. It's just kind of funny. You might end up with a butt or nothing. It's fun, you know? So, and there's the chicken neck and the rabbit. It's just an easy, fun way to do that. And you can do a masterboard. You can make it. I also use it when I do junk journals. I kind of do, put it all together if you're wanting to make tags or something for a journal. So there we go. All right, we're going with this one. I'm gonna give it some, you don't want too much. There's a fine line. I love the tags. There's a fine line we do, and I'm, you know, this, I might have trouble with the little twiggy things right there. So I don't know, but we'll see. And I have some clay already open, and we will get to it. So it's just a big board. I learned it from Carmen because I'm kind of not so smart, but anyway, I'm going to see if I can, why is that not, oh, I taped it, that's why. I taped that in, I'm so silly. Let's see if we can pull some out. I don't know if this will be enough or not. I just lost some to the floor. So I have used this already, so it's not awesomely easy to work with, but it's still awesome to work with. It's not like it's, you know, you just have to put a little, it's a good little workout for your hands. So I'm just going to take this and press it. I'm gonna have a little water. I think we can do that. I am using our IOD clay, and I have already opened it. It's our air dry clay. And I just added a bit of water. I've never done that to it, but I'm thinking you can. And I'm just going to press it out because I don't want to waste any of it, and press it into this doorway. Also, I have arthritis with my hands, so it is IOD air dry clay. It's amazing, and I'm going to use this, see if I can roll it out a bit to help me some, because I'm puny tonight. My hands have just turned on me in my 50s, so, oh, there we go. I'm gonna press it down in there, and you just use it. I'm gonna stand up so I can get a little leverage for it, because I'm just struggling. That time is hard for me. If anybody wants to know why, I can tell you. So, but yes, so we have the IOD molds have these micro rims, and they are incredible. The sisters invented them. I think for a while we're the only ones, but I don't know if we can claim that in Europe, but it is just incredible what you can do with that micro rim, which is just, I mean, it makes it so easy on getting such a good impression. I'm also going to take this and just kind of press it down. I use these brayers for everything. For everything. They're so good for all kinds of stuff. But I want a really good impression into the door, and that will help me do that. So there we go. So you can see I'm just pushing down to see the micro rim on all of that. Okay, look at that. And then, so what we do, we take this, kind of shake that off. I'm just trying to collect it from, so I don't have to scrub my table again. Let me put this over here. And, oh, I know, my hands. I mean, right here. It's okay. It's going to be fine. I'm just going to keep on going. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Is that not glorious? Look at that. Will you look at the detail in there? Y'all, look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful. Now, we're going to put it on the pumpkin. We're going to need a little help because pumpkins are round. And they like to roll. So I'm taking just a drop cloth. Hey, Miss Kate. I know you got a lot going on. I'm taking a drop cloth. I'm also going to kind of do this so that it holds the stem up. And I'm gonna have that go that way. And I'm just gonna lay this on here so I can see if it's going, oh yeah, it's gonna work. Look at that. And we will press it. So now we're just gonna put some glue on it. Isn't that cute? Let's get some glue on this. And then we're gonna add it to our pumpkin. I'm just using some Aleene's tacky glue. I should probably, let me turn this up so you all can see. There, oh, well, then you see the camera. Let's just get rid of me. Let's just get rid of me. We don't need me. Let's just go solo. There we go. I'm just going to pour some out on this plate so that I can brush it on with a paintbrush a little easier, you know, and get it on there. It's really thick. You can use, I've used Quick Bond or Tite Bond Quick and Thick. It's really good. It's really good if you were doing like a vertical situation. Aleene's Tacky Glue, I think Debbie Beard uses that a lot. So you just want a good, solid glue and just a good, solid coverage. Not too much on the back. You don't want too much on it, but you want enough that it's going to stick, and then we can stick the sides down and everything. So, yep. And this up here, I'm gonna lift this up so you can see this right here. It's just kind of, you just gotta be kind of gentle with it and make sure, because you really want these little twig things to stick down, and then we can wipe off excess once we get it on there. That's just a very, oh, that's very fragile right there. But it's hanging on, so good for it. So I'm just being real gentle with these. But here's the thing, falls off, we can glue it right back. We can stick it back on there because it's clay. We can just mold it. Or we'll just chop it off and we won't even know it's gone. We won't miss it, you know? There we go. It looks fallish, I think so too. Okay, so now we're just going to press that like that. And we're gonna press it down. And I'm just gently, and it's curving, obviously. This is not real life, but really, you know, is Hobbiton real? No, it's not. But man, do we want to go in my house. We want to go to New Zealand so badly. So I'm just pressing to make sure the edges are making contact with this pumpkin. Okay. I think I got this pumpkin maybe 2 years ago at the dollar spot at Target. And I'm not pressing too hard. I'm being gentle, but it's just, I want to make sure that, oh, go away, there we go. And I'm just gonna go in here and make sure I don't have any major glue, you know, coming. So we still have, we can still see the edges of it, right, like in there. I just wanna make sure I have the impressions really pretty on there, but I want to make sure it's also good contact. I just use this from the Dollar Tree. You know, it's just one of their little craft tools, and I have gajillions of them. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Okay, then we're going to talk about what we're going to put with it, okay? And then how we're going to paint it. Because you can paint them when they're still wet. And if there's cracking, it's just gonna make it look even better. Okay, I'm gonna quit messing with it. but I think so. The glue will be fine, and it's going to dry clear. And we're just going to set it aside, and I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing with it. We're going to set our glue over there, and let's set it just over here, embossing. Yeah, it's some kind of tool, probably. I mean, I use it for lots of things. I also want this fern. I just don't know. So let's make some. It's pretty top heavy. I'm going to put something underneath here to hold this up. So it's wanting to roll back. So I need something. Maybe the water jug will keep it up from rolling. There we go. Because it's top heavy. Oh, okay. So let me show you right here. There's a little crack right there. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to push that down a little bit and just try to push that clay together just a little bit. I think that's the door, but because it's on a turn, I'm fine. That's fine. Okay, just want a little bit of security for it. Okie dokie. We're gonna let it dry right there. I'll pull it over so you can see it drying. I just want that glue to dry. It's rolling all over the place because it's a little top heavy because it needs more on there. It needs some mushrooms. Pool noodle. If I had a pool noodle, that'd be great. I'm at my shop and I have no pool noodles. None at all. Okay, so we're gonna make just a few of these little toadstools. And I think this over here because we want it to look, I mean, obviously it's not going to be super realistic, but let's give ourselves some options, okay, of what we want to do. And I just use a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree that's uber cheap. And this is way too much, but I always I don't leave it in there. It's snow. It's like it's snowing. I just leave it. I just like to make sure I get everything really, all the nooks and crannies coated well. And then I shake it off in my garbage can. And I get it all over my shirt. That's fun. There we go. It's a good thing it's the end of the day. All right, we're gonna make a couple of these little ones, which are so cute. We're gonna make more than a couple, but I'm just gonna show y'all. I want it to dry a little bit so we can paint it up, you know, and see what it's gonna look like. And we can do it all the way around. How fun would that be? And you could use it on your table, or, you know, it could be easily used all the way around. I'm gonna tell you how I store it. This is not, don't do as I'm doing, do as I say, but I like to store my clay in press and seal because it will, the press and seal will, it takes all the air out because it's air dry clay. I can't get all the air out of it in a Ziploc bag. So I will take it and just wrap it up a couple of times and it'll keep it for a long time. I'm just getting those little micro rims found right there. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do this one. My pieces are falling apart on me. Let's put them together. There we go. I was reading some comments. Okay. And you just want to make sure you get it full. If it doesn't come out perfect, it's totally okay for that too, as well. You know, let's get one of these little, oh my gosh, do y'all want to see if, okay, so we had this stinky mushroom at our house. It smelled awful, and it's so gross, but I will, if you want to see it, I'll show it to you, but let me know first. Let me see if oh yeah, I'm not going to show it, not on their page. I'll show it on my page. If you want to see it, come find me. It's so bad. But it was a mushroom, and it's one of those stinky ones, and it gave me the heebie-jeebies. It was offensive, that's all I'm gonna say. It was gross. It was so like, my husband was like, come look at this thing. And I was like, what? I'm gonna take these out right now. I typically don't leave them in, but I'm just kind of doing that because I decided to do that today. I don't know. But I'm just gonna press them down in there really well. And even though my clay is just a smidge dry, there it's working fabulous. Look at that. And so right here, if you see, right here, there's a little edge. I'm just gonna go in there and just pull that right off. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? It look exactly what you're thinking. It looks like, Susan. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna behave so the sisters will keep me on. I'm just going in and I'm just kind of rubbing that back. Look at that one. Can you see the little detail on that? So cute. Is Lee on here? Cause did she say hi? Lee, did you say hi? Did you say hi to me? I don't know if you did or not. Oh, well, okay, it's icky. I'm in Central Kentucky, and let's just say, now this one I've got to be real careful with, because that is a gentle, but look how cute that is. Wow, so sweet. Okay, so we've got 3. I want to do 2 more because I like odd numbers, and we're going to put them around this. We could also, I don't know what we're going to do, but I think this one would be really fun too. That nice big tall one. Let's see, let's work on that one. Let's see what that's going to be like. Yep, I think that would be, so this triple one, I haven't ever pulled it out and used it, so it would be fun. I just think it'll be like a tree. I know, these are so gorgeous, aren't they? I didn't like mushrooms until the IOD sisters said, hello, hi Dan, how are you? Hi Kathy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I am in Central Kentucky, in case you wanted to know, and it has been, fall has hit, and it's like so chilly, and my dog is loving it, and then I have my granddog who does not love it, so that is just not working out for him at all. Zuko does not like the cold. Molly will take a nap in the snow. So, because she's a Pyrenees Anatolian, so she's like, bring on the cold. She hates the summer, you know. But it's chilly here. It's sweater weather. Sweater weather. Did y'all see that meme? That really fun one with from the Saturday Night Live. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. Just cracks me up every day. Every time I see it. So I'm just gonna press this in. I'm going a little crazy because I want y'all to see it. And to see that if your clay gets just a little dry, I didn't add any water to this because I just wanted to get to it, but it will still work. There we go. I'm gonna use this thing to press it down in there. It still works, and it's not like it's, but it's not as sticky, because sometimes when it's fresh, it comes out a little, it's fresh clay, so it's got a little more zhuzh to it, and it moves, and so I'm just gonna go in here and find those micro rims, because I know they're in there, and I wanted to see them down here on this stem part. Just gonna pull that back. Can you see what I'm looking for? There we go. I'm looking for the micro rim right there in the middle, so that when I pull it out, we'll have it. We'll have the full picture of the I have a thing over here. It's just, I mean, literally, she will lay her body down in the snow. Because she's from the Pyrenees Mountains, and she's from Turkey, so, and in the winter it can get cold, and she's used to garden all kinds of, well, just her genetics. She doesn't, she's a princess. She sleeps in a king-size bed with her mom and dad, but her gene pool is more of a guard dog. So, okay, let's see if we can get this out in some semblance of order. So what you want to do is you want to turn it upside down, because you have gravity to help you pull it out. Okay, now see, I'm missing some parts, but let's take it out. How can we still use this? Let me show you what we can do. I'm gonna pull y'all really close with me because I did not get that micro rim. You can see where it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna take a little utility knife from the Dollar Tree once again. This one's almost dead, and I'm just going to cut that out. I've almost used all of it. And then we can take that right out. And we will have that. There we go. And then we can just use this thing to kind of smooth off the edges in there. You know? Oh, so cute. Okay. We're going to work with these 4, and then I will work on it after I get off with y'all because I've got 15 more minutes and we've got to paint some. I want to paint some of it. So we're going to set these, I think let's talk about where we're going to put them. Let's put the blade up. Okay. All right. Molly is actually, she's the smallest. She's only 104 pounds, so she's pretty tiny. But her brother is about 150 pounds, and he's next door. She's the oldest, and she's the smallest. And she's a princess. Okay, so we're going to, we've got this one, it's kind of sticky. I think what we would do is just add these. I'm not going to do this right now because I want to get to painting, but I would just add these on and work it all the way around. Like this, I know I want to put this on the back and then put some ferns around it and stuff. So what I might do is I'll add this and I will paint it and then I'll save it maybe and we'll continue next time if y'all want to. And I will just put it away. It'll be good for Thanksgiving because I won't be back until the 1st of November after Halloween, but it'll be good for fall. Oh yeah, 80 pounds is big too. I'm just used to giant dogs, I'll be honest. You know, so I'm just gonna layer a bunch of these mushrooms on there, but I also want you to see how you can go ahead and paint them. You can paint them even while they're still kind of, it still isn't completely totally dry. I'm just trying not to drop it and then ruin it. Oops, let's pull back. Oh, that's very close. That's sorry. There we go. And I want it to, there we go. I'm trying to get these little, there we go, to hold it. Like, there we go. So, oh, I'm so sorry. That's one of my good friends' grandmother's name was Fern, and they have a camping thing called Fern Lake, and they all got little fern tattoos. So sweet. That's such a precious name. Such a precious name. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be so cute. We're going to paint the whole pumpkin white. And right now, so we're just going to do this part, get it dry, and then show you how we're going to try is the word. Here's the thing. With paint, you can layer. It's pretty awesome. And we're going to water it down a bit. But, come on. Now, your stockists will have their favorite paint, so just ask them what they like to use. I'm going to do a really soft brush, and I'm just going to paint it very, very, very gently. Especially these little areas right up here, because I don't want them. But I want y'all, it paints, these paint so beautifully. Look at that. And I'm gonna paint everything out on the pumpkin. I'm just gonna be very gentle with it because then I'm gonna wanna paint the door, but I'm giving it a good coat of my paint, and then I can add it, and I'm gonna add a little water to this so that I can make sure it's thin on the delicate parts. You ask your stockists how they like to do it best. And they may say, let it dry. And if they do, that is okay. That is totally okay. And I may get some cracks. I forgot to put my phone on don't bother me mode, but that's okay. My children tend to forget that I'm children who are adults. Anyway, okay, this way the paint will kind of seep into it, but I don't want it to thicken it up so much that you can't see the details, you know, because the details are just so cute. And you can go in and you can paint it up as much or as little, like this is stone, as you want to, or you can make it just all white and make it two-tone, and then just go in with when it's dry. You can go in when it's dry, and you can add wax, dark wax, clear wax. When it's dry, you are able to do just about anything to it. And you can layer, and I like because these are all sticks, so it's not kind of floral-y or something, you know, it's like it's fall. So, there we go. Do I have something? Oh, so let's look right here. I'm going to be real gentle. Right there, I'm just going to, and I'm getting the water kind and just barely. There we go. Or you can wait until it's done. I don't know if you're like me. I don't. Well, you know, it's hard to wait when we're doing this because I want y'all to see it. Okay. And then I have a brown that we can really water down, dry this, and then go in and just do, if we wanted to just do a 2-coat thing, we could totally just pick up the high spots on it. That just very gently do that. Look how cute. Oh, what am I I'm painting? This is white paint. Oh, yes. So it's it is just a white clay chalk-based paint, but your stockist will have their favorite paint, and you can contact them because we want you to go find your local stockist after you watch this and talk to them. Okay, I'm just putting some white paint on it. So I'm going to do a quick little dry and see if we can put a little, just so you can see the detail of it. Probably about, it depends on how dry your house is, or, you know, if there's a lot of humidity, it might take a little bit longer, but usually it'll dry overnight, or, you know, within 24 hours. It just depends on the weather. I want to wipe that off. That's too much on that lock right there. So you want to just, I'm going to wipe that back. Be careful so we don't lose any detail. And if we do lose a little detail, then it just means it's old. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I think you can see how cute this is going to be. I will keep working on it, and I'll try to save it, but if I get excited and finish it, I promise I will show it on my next live on the page, and I will, and then I'll do something else. But I will just keep doing the same thing, and I can paint the door out, I can paint the lock out, I can paint the hinges out, I can paint, you know, you can kind of do everything you want with it. So yeah, I'm just putting the white paint on it. Isn't it cute? It already kind of has a little pumpkin Hobbiton feel to it, doesn't it? So it's still, the clay, it just has like a little crust on it, you know? So you don't want, yes, I will totally be posting pictures when it's done. Totally. I will promise, I promise I will finish this one. Promise. It's just hard to do that all the way through, but I'll just decide if I want to do it. If I want to do all white, And then just some age. I'm going to put just some dark paint on it, watered down, just so we can, or add some to the white, just to give it a little bit of age and mix it up, just so we can see the details, because it's so stinking gorgeous. And let's see if I can actually get the paint to come out. It's going to do that because it's very top heavy, because that door is heavy and I don't have the rest of them on there. If you wait for it to, if you kind of wait, is it going to come out? There we go, just a little bit. It's just a, it's like a dark, it's called weathered wood is the color, and I'm just going to mix a little bit with some water, just a little, just a smidge, just very, not that dark in color, just so, and then we can barely wipe it off. We'll use a wet paper towel. Let's just see what we can do. Let's just see what we can do. We just want to go over it like that. And then you can see the details. Aren't they just gorgeous? You could do this with some kind of gold. You could do this with, you could do it with, you know, copper. You could do it with an orange if you wanted to make it like, I'm just gonna go through and just gently, gently, gently. I should have a baby wipe, but I don't have my wipes. That requires thoughts. Okay, and just kind of pull it back a little bit so you can kind of see. And so you can just kind of play with it. And then when it dries, it'll be a little bit more. I would totally, if you're gonna do a lot of zhuzh with paint and stuff, let it dry. But I just wanted y'all to have just a little bit of an idea of what you can do. And that, yeah, rub and buff, oh, that'd be so gorgeous, wouldn't it? So you can see, you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Yeah, do that. I just wanted to get out there and say, if you don't have the hidden, what are they called? Hidden Hollow, the doors. I know you're looking at me thinking, what on earth would I use those for? But listen, you can do anything. It would be, you can put them on, I've used them on journal covers. You can use it. It would be so cute. Okay, let's talk about ways you could use this thing. Please don't fall. Okay, we're gonna do like that. I'm gonna set it aside. Let's talk about how other ways you could use this mold if you don't have it. It would be so cute. Let's talk about if, let's say, you got a shadow box, you make one, paint it out, and you could put for a new home, if they just got married, yes, sparkly paint. Wouldn't that be cute if you could just frame it in a shadow box and make a little like welcome home for somebody who just bought their first house or something? Wouldn't that be cute? Let's look at it from this way. Isn't that just wrong way? Isn't that gonna be cute? Nope, that way. I'm not great with camera angles. There we go. There we go. I need a little grace. Anyway, there you go. Look how fun that is. Isn't that just, I think it's gonna be really, really cute. And when I get the others on here, they will help weigh it down. So, yeah, I'm just gonna add some more and I will let you all see it when I get finished. I'll either just keep it kind of brown or, I don't know, grayish or whatever. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me. I am on IOD the 1st and 3rd Monday of the month, and I will be back on the first Monday of November. I don't know what that date is, but anyway, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I am going to jump off, and if you would like to follow me, I would love it. Or go find your local stockist, please go to the IOD. Thank you, Gina. The IOD website and look for your stockist, okay? And your local stockist, because you have one. And we really want you to start there first. And then if you don't have one close to you, then you are more than welcome to go and find somebody else that you like, that you relate to online. My camera is here, not here. So, all right, y'all be blessed. Have an amazing week. Have a great and safe Halloween weekend, and I will see you all. Halloween night. It's not on the weekend, is it?